We're going to start outside a New York City courtroom on Judgment Day for Sean Diddy Combs, the music mogul, being sentenced today on 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution.
So far, the hearing has been going on for about 2 hours, and it's been largely procedural. Prosecutors are soon expected to read impact statements from key figures in the case, like Combs' former girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, his former assistant, as well as his stylist.
As for the defense, Combs' legal team planning to play an 11-minute video showing Combs over the years with his children for the court. We are also expecting to hear from members of his family. His mother and several of his kids are there in the courtroom right now.
Now, it's up to the judge how much time Combs will serve. He faces up to 20 years total, 10 on each count, but prosecutors are seeking just over 11 years, and Combs' attorneys are asking for 14 months, which has already essentially been time served. Following all of this, NBC News entertainment correspondent Chloe Melas, she joins us now from the U.S. District Court there in Manhattan. She was inside the overflow room in the courthouse this morning. Chloe, tell us what you saw. We know that Combs did not speak during the trial, but do we think that he will address the judge today?
That's a really good question, and it appears that he might speak today for the first time. He submitted this emotional 3.5-page letter directly to the judge last night, saying that he acknowledges his dark past and that he wants to become a better man. He also talked about the deplorable conditions at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center, where he has been in jail for the last year, talking about how he doesn't even get any fresh air and that he really wants to be able to go home to his family, that he thinks every day about the violence, especially against Cassie Ventura, and that he could not imagine someone being violent with one of his own daughters. But again, we don't know if he's actually going to talk. We do know that 6 of his children are in the courtroom. I saw them. They were sitting behind their dad. At one point, Combs turned around and he made a heart sign towards them. When he first walked into the courtroom today, he has this gray beard. He looks like he's gained some weight. He hugged all of his attorneys, as he did all throughout the trial. But again, we'll just see how this plays out. We're getting closer and closer to victim impact statements being read. But if Combs does address the judge, it will be the very first time that we're hearing him in a courtroom in his own words.
You know, Chloe, there was a woman referred to as Mia throughout the trial. She was expected to make a witness impact statement today. She pulled out moments, though, before court session began. What can you tell us about that?
So New York prosecutors said that the reason that she pulled out of making a victim impact statement at the sentencing hearing today was because of a letter that Combs' defense team submitted last night, really challenging her credibility, calling her a liar, and saying that she was not a victim. And it was for those reasons that the prosecutors said that this letter was bullying, and that this is why she's not there doing what she is legally allowed to do, which is to read a victim impact statement and address the court and the judge in her own words. And the judge agreed that it was inappropriate. So again, we're expecting the prosecutors to read a letter from Cassie Ventura, one of Combs' former girlfriends, and read that letter from Mia that was submitted to the court that we've actually already seen. And again, Combs' children are expected to get up before the judge, and 2 to 3 of them speak.
In court today, Chloe, you know, prosecutors, they did bring up reports that Combs already has speaking engagements booked for next week, in Miami, because he's so confident that he's going to. I mean, how did the judge respond to that?
So one of the things that was in Combs' letter last night was the fact that he has been teaching these business classes to inmates at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center, and that he is trying to impart wisdom on them and to help teach them as part of the rehabilitation that he's decided to take on for himself and others behind bars. And so there actually is somebody that submitted a letter on Combs' behalf yesterday outlining what Combs would do upon re-entry into society. And in there are multiple dates set for Miami starting as early as Monday. And it looks as though Combs has booked tentative dates in the slight chance that he would walk out a free man today out of the courthouse behind me. So again, it'll be interesting to see if the judge addresses that and takes any of that into consideration when it comes to his sentencing later today.
Really important day there in that case. Chloe Melas for us there outside the courthouse. Chloe, thank you.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.